I had like an alarm that would go off if I would move when I was in rehab. I couldn't leave the bathroom. Yeah. I couldn't leave it without the alarm going off.
Busy working wife and mother of 2 young boys, Celeste Ask had a headache back in 2011, never imagining she was experiencing stroke.
I'm laying on the floor and people are looking at me and I see trying to figure out what's going on.
After collapsing at work, she was taken to the hospital and spent 10 days in a coma. Part of her skull was removed to release the pressure, and it was uncertain whether she'd survive.
I have 2 kids. I'm not leaving my kids. I'm going to go back out and play basketball with them. I'm going to go play baseball with them. It may not be pretty, but I want to do it.
She didn't remember much in the weeks that followed, including the names of her children. But her desire to get better for her family pushed her through 5 weeks of rehab, learning to walk, talk, and read all over again.
The taste buds are very bland, but it's getting better, but it's still not the way it used to be.
She says support from family and friends made all the difference in her recovery.
I think you find out who your true friends are when things like this happen.
Celeste says she's self-conscious walking with a cane, one of the effects of her stroke. People often question her, not realizing the young and healthy suffer, but 1 in 4 stroke victims is under the age of 65.
Stroke isn't only something that happens when you get old. Stroke happens at any age.
Brad Donaldson is the Assistant Director of Operations for the Minnesota Stroke Association.
More women sustain a stroke, but men are at higher risk for stroke.
The organization promotes stroke awareness through education and community outreach. Their message is clear: know the signs of stroke and act fast. The Minnesota Stroke Association also promotes awareness by connecting survivors with each other.
And there is strength in numbers. People like to know they're part of a community. They like to know there's people that are with them in their struggles and in their successes.
Although Celeste has made amazing strides in her recovery, she has lost a part of her independence. She relies on friends like Amy to help her with everyday things, yet she counts herself among the lucky and hopes to help by sharing her story.
You watch and notice and see people that have had strokes, and some people just don't come out the way that I've been able to come out. And I want to share that with others because you don't ever want to get down. You have bad days, but you have to turn it into the good days.